You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. Thank you for listening to Sunny 93.3. It's time for the bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
Hey, doing pretty darn well. Thanks for caring, John Heidi.
Hello, Dan.
Pretty big day. I know you guys were big fans, as was I. Today marks the 32nd anniversary of the release nationwide of Dirty Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
We
loved
went to the
that
theater
movie.
just recently and saw that again.
32 years ago
fantastic.
today. Johnny Castle and Baby.
Yeah, it must have been 2 years ago. I think it was the 30th anniversary that we went
Fantastic
to it.
movie.
Yeah, and
Beautiful.
actually, this past Sunday would have been Patrick Swayze's
Yeah, I
67th
saw that.
birthday.
Oh, I know. I miss him. He was
He seemed like a great
amazing
dude.
guy.
He did.
And I talked to a gentleman that wrote some of the music for that movie.
Sure.
And he had a chance to work with Patrick Swayze, and he said he was the kindest, nicest guy ever.
Well, he was one of those people, amazing dancer.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of his vibe, you know,
Yeah.
a creative. And he said it time and time again, he had never signed on, did not want to be, really was never comfortable being a sex symbol,
Really?
which is why I've always identified with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan also does not want to be a sex symbol. Nor do I.
It's a cross to bear, man.
So, Dan, we're just going to come out and say, we don't want to be a sex symbol. Then that takes the pressure off. We
Hey,
don't have to live up to
hey, honey,
anything.
my eyes are up here.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
Do you use a credit card? Is it a good one? Do you get points and perks? Are they for things that you actually use? We have a site that compares credit cards from a bunch of different banks and from a bunch of different credit card companies to help you find the very best credit card for you. It's absolutely free to see if there's a better credit card for you at bettercreditcards.net. With many of the credit cards, you can even roll over a balance if you find a better deal. Check it out now at bettercreditcards.net.
Faith, freedom, and the best music of the 80s and 90s. It's time now on Sunny 93.3 for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I like to poke bears and lasso ducks and kill them possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the critters and the campers too, but if you're wearing Crocs, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Hi, Ranger Dan.
Oh, rise and shine, little radio rangers. Ranger Dan going to name some critter knowledge on you, and that seems the theme song. We watch for the dance mix. That'll be available for download on your iPhone, smartphone, whatever the case may be. We're going to hang kind of a little left here today. I came across this information. As you know, there's a lot of information out there because there are 227 people running for president.
Something like that.
It's crazy.
It's
2020, and so you're hearing a lot of things about the economy and a lot of things about healthcare and a lot of things about this, a lot of things about that. How does that cross over into the critter kingdom? Well, I'm glad you asked.
I hadn't thought of it, but I'm glad Heidi asked
little
too.
ranger minions. We're going to focus for just a moment this morning on the orangutan.
Okay.
Orangutan.
I love the orangutan.
If you're from the Midwest, it's orangutan. Tang. This is fascinating. Now, you can only find them these days in the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, and I believe the southeast corner of Sicily.
Oh, yeah. Far southeast corner.
But it is a known fact. Wrap your head around this. Orangutans live in the trees for most of their lives. They love hanging out in trees.
Yeah.
They are apes. It is estimated at any given time, 50% of the orangutan population has a fractured bone somewhere on its body.
Oh.
Because they fall out of trees a lot.
No kidding.
Really?
What are they doing up there?
Just
Getting-
Maybe they shouldn't be up there.
And just general screwing around. But here's what I'm getting at. A little over 90% of them have no health insurance.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So they're running in and out of clinics, in and out of emergency wards. It's estimated it costs taxpayer about $1.7 billion a year.
Just in
That is
orangutans?
crazy.
Just in setting bones for orangutans.
Something must be done.
Something must be done. So if you see somebody running for president. You can't swing a dead orangutan without hitting one these days.
Ask them what their stance is.
Ask them, because ain't nobody talking about it, and I think it's one of America's shameful, dirty little
It really
secrets.
is. It's a dirty secret, and it needs to be corrected.
That's all there is to it. In the meantime, I'm going to start a GoFundMe page.
What the?
I have a link on the Ranger Dan Facebook page. And, that's all there is
Program
to
used
it.
to make sense.
Well, that's it. Hey, little Radio Rangers, stay in school, go to church, say your prayers, eat your vegetables. Don't play soccer, for goodness gracious. Don't let me catch you wearing Crocs. Ranger Dan out. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ranger Dan's Critter Corner on Sunny 93.3. Unsponsored for some reason.
How much do you pay for cable TV or satellite each month? Many people spend well over $100 every month for TV. But many smart consumers are cutting the cable and satellite with ChannelSurferTV.com. We have some amazing HD antennas that allow you to pick up a bunch of local TV networks for free. We also have a DVR that allows you to record the shows and watch them when you have time. Watch TV with no monthly fee with ChannelSurferTV.com. That's ChannelSurferTV.com.
Sunny 93.3. It's time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. It's time for Mr. Dan Farris to increase our knowledge on something local. What are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, I put my investigative reporter hat on, kind of a rare situation. Going to kind of look at the world of athletics and sports here shortly.
Oh, cool. We don't talk about that much.
Well, it's a pretty cool story. Let's see, who did I... oh, man, I was on the phone all night about this.
Okay.
Who's my source here? Somebody named Vanessa wrote this.
Okay. Thank you, Vanessa.
Every year Sanford does a triathlon program.
Yeah.
For the past several years to train athletes of all ages. The past 3 years, Sioux Falls has had a national champion in one of the age groups, which is a pretty big deal because it's like a national deal. Want to do a big tip of the hat, a big salute to Lila Knutson, crowned the National USA Triathlon Championship recently in Westchester, Ohio. Here's what Lila had to go through. She had to do a 5K on a bike. That's about 3.1 miles.
Yeah.
On a bicycle, had to swim 100 meters.
Holy cow.
And then run a 1K, which is approximately half a mile. Lila did it in 23 minutes and 2 seconds.
Wow.
So averaged it all out just a little over 5 minutes a mile when you combine the whole thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so you got the swimming, you got the biking, you got the running.
Yeah.
Pulled it off in about 23 minutes.
That is fantastic.
I should mention, Miss Lila is 7 years old.
7?
Oh, wow.
Holy cow.
7 years old.
Well, it was awesome like a minute ago before I knew that, but now it's like super awesome.
It is totally awesome. Won the championship for her age group in the Youth and Junior National Championship. And a direct quote from Lila, it's a pretty good feeling because you have to do 3 things that are hard at once.
That is awesome. So
That's
she's a
super
champion.
cool.
She is.
Triathlon
Correct.
champion.
Yes.
I've never even done an athlon. I certainly haven't done a triathlon.
Well,
Our son just signed up for the 401k at his new job.
Really?
So-
That's a lot of running. That's a whole lot of running.
That's fantastic. That's
He's
awesome.
going to be tired when
He's
he
going to be
gets home.
so tired.
He is.
But you got to admit, it's way more impressive.
I got to open up 4 reports a year.
No, all kidding aside, that is awesome. Hats off to you, young lady.
Yeah, so if you see Lila Knutson, tell her congratulations, and also tell her that I'll just go there. I still go to the gym. I think I can take her.
You think so? Here's the thing. I know I couldn't take her.
Hey, Lila, come get some of this, sister.
School starts in Sioux Falls tomorrow, so she's got to go back to school now after the triathlon thing.
Oh,
So I wonder if everybody's going to treat her different. Hey, you're like triathlon champion.
I guess it depends on how Lila's handling it.
There you go.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd wear the gold medal with me everywhere.
Everywhere.
That'd be a big shot in everybody.
Everywhere.
Let me get that little number that's pinned to you. I'd wear that on my backpack.
I'd have a posse.
People behind you, I don't know. Just
Wearing a fur coat and a boa.
Well, congratulations, young lady. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
It's t-shirt weather. Be sure to show off your personality with an awesome funny shirt from FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. We have some of our own funny t-shirt designs, but we're excited to have thousands of funny designs from other amazingly talented designers too. At FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. Did you know you can even upload your own designs and make money with your twisted sense of humor? Why not? Check it out. FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. That's FunkyMonkeyShirts.com.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for tuning in. We've got several people in the studio. So first thing we're going to do is just go around and introduce, and then that's going to probably take up all the time for the interview. But we'll start with Eric. Eric, you're with Keystone, but you're really here for something completely different, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm here kind of representing the Redemption Road Band.
Very cool. And there's a cool event that's coming up that we're going to talk about, but I want to kind of go around the horn here, and I'll have you introduce yourself as well.
My name's Jeff Schott. I founded the Prairie Patriots, and thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. And then we've got a couple of veterans joining as well. What was your name, sir?
I'm Greg Anderson. I'm the president of Prairie Patriots, LLC.
Well, thank you for your service, sir. And then we got another veteran here as well.
And my name is Tom Werner, and I am the acting CERT commander at this time and the vice president of the Sioux Falls chapter.
Awesome. Very cool. Thank you for your service as well. So the event that we have coming up on the 21st of September, which is quite a ways away right now, but we're going to be talking numerous times with these guys between now and then. But today was kind of an opportunity to get to know who all we have here, and then also to kind of talk kind of grand scheme of things. What is the overall picture of this event that's coming up on the 21st? We'll start with Eric. So if you're going to give like the 50-foot snapshot of what's happening that day.
Well, we're just, me, John, we like having a good time. So, and the Patriots, Jeff and all the guys, having a chance to meet them over the last few years. We just wanted to find a way to try to do something for them. Yeah. So I approached Jeff here a while back, and we took a look at what we could do for a fun event, and then possibly as a fundraiser for the Patriots. They have a lot of needs, from medical supplies to certain equipment needs, and they're always digging in their own pockets to do this. So we came up with kind of a combination because we love music, we love motorcycles. Yeah. In combination, it's America, man. So
there you go.
We came up with this first annual Poker Run and Freedom Concert. It's going to be out at Red Rocks on the 21st. And so hopefully a lot of motorcycles, just people getting together, having a good time, good food, good adult beverage, and with, being careful with that. We don't want to mix too much alcohol with motorcycles, but absolutely. And then we're just going to knock the crap out of the deal with kind of the release of our latest band project, Redemption Road. So,
and I'm really excited to hear that. I think that's going to be really, really cool.
Well, you're going to be emceeing, I think,
Happy to do it. I think it's going to be fun. So we're going to come back over here and let's talk about Prairie Patriots, because I'm sure there's at least one person listening that's going, now, what in the world is Prairie Patriots? Maybe they've even heard the name, but they don't quite know what it is. So kind of describe to me what Prairie Patriots is and how this group formed.
Prairie Patriots is a community organization, and our goal is to prepare our communities and people for time of need or disaster. If a tornado or something comes in and wipes out your town, we want to teach people how to take care of each other.
Nice.
Everything from having people certified in CPR, so if one of their loved ones has something happen, they can do that, all the way down to canning food to radio communications. We're a very broad group. Our mission statement is basically to provide proactive training in preparedness and to provide responsive services to family and friends, neighbors, and your community through establishing what we call a community emergency response team.
Very nice.
And we hope to plant them all over the state.
And that's what CERT is, Community Emergency Response Team.
Yep.
Okay, very nice. Well, the event that's happening on the 21st of September, it's a Saturday at Red Rock Bar and Grill in Rowena, South Dakota. So if you heard Red Rock and going, where in the world is that? It's on the highway. Like if you're driving to Grand Falls Casino, you'll go right past it. You've probably, if you've been there, you maybe have driven by it and didn't even know you've driven by it. But that's where this event is going to be. And it's a great place to do this. They got a really nice outdoor venue there. And it's coming up on Saturday, the 21st of September. We're going to put all of the information on our Facebook page. If somebody would like to get involved and they would like to either ride in this, or if they'd like to just come out and have a seat, how do they go about getting in touch with you or getting a ticket for this?
Well, I think the easiest way, we've set everything up on Eventbrite. And I think, again, in the spirit of everybody coming together here, I mean, even Mitch Runge out at Red Rock's just been phenomenal on what they're doing to kind of make this happen. But you can go to prairiepatriotsfreedom.eventbrite.com.
And I'll throw a link on our Facebook page to make that really
and
easy.
that's where you can get concert tickets, and I think the first 500 are free.
Nice.
Which is, again, thanks to Mitch and guys for allowing that to happen. And then we also have opportunities for sponsorships, and I think we can talk a little bit. Maybe Tom can speak on just his interaction today.
Yeah.
But we're trying to honor veterans with this deal, and I think with the poker run especially, we're going to really try to feature the memorials, the veteran memorials that are in the area. And we just want veterans, not so much to be recognized, we just want them to feel that we appreciate.
Yeah.
And we thank them for their service and their sacrifice.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of the general theme here. So there are sponsorship opportunities yet, and that's all detailed on the Eventbrite site.
Nice. We'll make sure we get all that info out there. And then let's talk a little bit about the VIP section, because you were talking about that, where you can support a veteran and put them in the VIP section, and it's not that hard to do.
No, it's very easy to do. Eric and the band and everybody that's involved has really come together and made a great team for this project to happen. And everybody's like, okay, well, we have this VIP section. What should we do with it? Should we fill it full of business owners that, what can we do with this? And what we want to do is we want to fill that VIP section with veterans that really deserve to be honored with this event. And so $250 donation buys one veteran a seat at the table, and we will wine and dine them and take care of them, and they'll get all kinds of swag and really have a good day just for them.
I think that's really, really cool. We're going to throw the information on how you can sign up to do that on our Facebook page to make sure that we make that part really easy, because we'd love to see a bunch of people pony up $250 to put somebody, maybe even somebody they don't even know, just paying it forward to somebody that paid it forward to you. So if you'd like to do that, we'll have all the information on our Facebook page for that. And we're going to be chatting with you guys again. So be listening between now and the 21st of September for some updates on this. But thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it a bunch.
I appreciate it, John.
Thank you.
Again, Prairie Poker Run and Freedom Concert. It's a Patriot Poker Run and Freedom Concert coming up Saturday, 21st of September. All the details at facebook.com/sunnyradio.
Do you use a credit card? Is it a good one? Do you get points and perks? Are they for things that you actually use? We have a site that compares credit cards from a bunch of different banks and from a bunch of different credit card companies to help you find the very best credit card for you. It's absolutely free to see if there's a better credit card for you at bettercreditcards.net. With many of the credit cards, you can even roll over a balance if you find a better deal. Check it out now at bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3, time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Don't you know it? Celebrities. Maybe your favorite movie star, maybe your favorite singer, maybe your favorite athlete. It just doesn't matter. They're richer than you, they're better looking than you, they're cooler than you, they're smarter than you. I personally won't know how to vote till Taylor Swift drops her next album. You thought this was a pretty cool deal for quite a while. Katie Holmes was together with Jamie Foxx, and they seemed solid, and they were, being pretty cool, and they weren't, raising any heck, and they were taking care of business, and they had a combined blended family, because Katie used to be married to Tom Cruise, and Jamie used to be married to somebody else. But the buzz has been for a couple of months, really. Hey, what's really going on here? Because they hadn't been seen together, and they were trying to pull off a long-distance thing. Katie hangs out in New York. Jamie pretty much hangs his hat in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the rumors started buzzing, and I got some of my peeps busy. Jamie had been seen in the company of a much younger lady, Sela Vave, who happens to be 21.
Wow.
He's 51.
Oh.
In fact, he's got a 25-year-old daughter.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yes. Anyway, Katie Holmes broke it off actually a couple months ago.
Oh, there you go.
Saying, the long distance thing, a little bit.
That would cause a bit of a problem.
And I know all of America has been tossing, turning, losing sleep over this, so I just thought I'd crack this bad boy wide open.
I'm really glad that you did.
Thank you, Dan. Now we can move on because,
we can. I think we have closure, and I think that's important.
I think so, too.
So, there you go.
Well, I'm really sad to hear that. I don't know what my weekend plans are going to be now.
Well, and this is interesting. Jamie Foxx, his real name is Eric Marlon Bishop. So there's a little something we learned here today, too.
When did that happen?
Eric Marlon. The day he was born.
That.
I'm always the last one to find these things.
And you know what Katie Holmes' real name is?
Katie Holmes?
It is.
Is it really? That's something right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel smart right now.
There you go, John.
Thank you very much, Dan.
My pleasure.
Mr. Dan Farris with our entertainment news of the day on Sunny 93.3.